The bus doors screech open, revealing a world of rigid order. Young recruits, still in civilian clothes, shuffle out under the watchful eyes of stern sergeants. The protagonist grips his heavy backpack, knuckles white, as the weight of his new reality settles in. The air is thick with tension, the barracks looming like a fortress. This is where his journey begins, a journey far from the warmth of home. The barracks are dimly lit, the air heavy with whispered conversations and the creak of bunk beds. The protagonist lies still, staring at a faded photo of his family. The muffled sounds of others settling in only amplify his loneliness. Under the scratchy blanket, he clutches the photo tighter, tears welling up, but never falling. This is his first night away from everything he's ever known. Mud splatters across his face as he struggles to keep pace. The drill sergeant's voice booms, a relentless force driving them forward. His legs burn, his breath comes in ragged gasps, and the weight of his gear feels unbearable. Around him, others push through, but he stumbles, collapsing to his knees. The physical exhaustion is nothing compared to the crushing doubt. Can he survive this? The letter is crumpled, the edges frayed from being read too many times. His mother's handwriting is familiar, her words a lifeline. She mentions making his favorite, kimchi stew, and hopes he's eating well. His calloused hands tremble as he traces the words, the scent of home almost tangible. For a moment, he's back at the kitchen table, not here, in this cold, unfamiliar place. The mess hall is loud, the food bland and unappetizing. When he reaches for an extra spoonful of kimchi, mocking laughter erupts around him. A sergeant's sharp reprimand cuts through the noise, shaming him for his greed. His face burns, his appetite gone. In that moment, even the simplest comfort, a taste of home, feels like a luxury he doesn't deserve. Moonlight spills through the kitchen window as he sneaks in, heart pounding. The jar of homemade kimchi is hidden behind supplies, a secret treasure. His hands shake as he opens it, the familiar spicy aroma hitting him like a wave. He scoops a small portion, guilt and desperation warring within him. This small act of defiance is all he has left of home. The voice behind him freezes his blood. A grizzled senior soldier stands there, arms crossed, eyes unreadable. Time stretches as they stare at each other, the jar of kimchi between them. Then, to his shock, the senior gives a barely perceptible nod and walks away. No reprimand, no punishment, just silent understanding. For the first time, he doesn't feel entirely alone. The next morning, the senior slides a steaming bowl of kimchi stew across the table to him. No words are exchanged, but the message is clear. The first spoonful is a revelation. Spicy, tangy, perfect. It's not just food, it's a piece of home, handed to him when he needed it most. The warmth spreads through him, thawing something frozen inside. The first tear falls into the stew, then another. He doesn't sob, just lets them flow silently, his head bowed. Around him, the others pretend not to notice, granting him this small dignity. The taste of the stew mixes with his tears, salty and bittersweet. This is his breaking point, but also his release. For the first time in weeks, he allows himself to feel. Days later, he passes the stew to another recruit, one who looks as lost as he once did. The faintest smile passes between them. Around the table, the squad eats together, the clatter of spoons and quiet chatter filling the air. The kimchi stew is no longer just a taste of home. It's a symbol of the bonds forged in struggle, of the humanity that persists even here.